Hi, welcome back to Living on Slow Time. If you're new here, my name's Kathy and I cook in my camper kitchen. I'm here to show you that you can cook anything in your camper kitchen or your camper oven that you can cook in your home, or a small kitchen at that. Today is something near and dear to my heart. It's something that my mother made whenever I was growing up, and it is super simple, super inexpensive, and something that you'll want to make every week on your rotation. It's going to be a tater tot casserole. 3 simple ingredients: ground beef, cream of chicken soup, and tater tots. Baked in the oven till it's nice and bubbly and just absolutely crispy on top and delicious. Let's get started. So we're going to start by putting our ground beef in our pan here. Now I'm going to kind of break this up because I do have 2 different ground beefs here. I've got a 90% and a 96%. They didn't have the 93 that I wanted in the store, but you can use any kind of ground beef that you want to buy. Ground chuck, which is the 80/20, or there's an 85/15 that you can get. Whatever kind that you want, what your budget can afford, is just perfect. So I'm just going to kind of mix these 2 together just a little bit, and then we're just going to press it into the pan. Now, if you're using all the same ground beef, you don't have to worry about that. You can just press it out. I've got 2 pounds of meat here. This will feed definitely hearty servings for a family of 4, but you could even get family of 6 or 8 out of this if you wanted to pair it with a little bit of green beans or a salad on the side. So now we're just going to press that beef in here, not real hard because we don't want it to get tough down there. And then we're going to go wash our hands. Okay, so we've got our hands all cleaned up, and then now it's just going to be super simple here. Well, let me grab, get that up there. Let me just grab some pepper, some onion powder, and garlic powder. And we're just going to sprinkle that right on top, just to season that beef up just a little bit before we get started here. As much or as little as you like. Now, looking at other people's tater tot casseroles, I've watched a few videos on it just to see how they did it. Make it completely different than what my mama did. Everybody else seems to cook their beef first before they put it into the pan, and my mama never did that. So I'm sticking with my southern tradition, that way my mama used to make it, and just going to put my soup right in here, and it's all going to get cooked at once. Now, this is a casserole too, that if you wanted to put it together in the morning, stick it in the refrigerator, all you have to do is stick it in the oven when you get home. Makes for a perfect, easy weeknight meal. If you want to get the kids involved, they can help layer it and spread out the soup and everything in here, because it's really not a hard recipe to put together. So we're just going to spread that on there. Just as easy as that. And then all we have to do is layer on our tater tots. And you can be as decorative as you want, or just kind of toss them on, but you really want, I like anyway, is to just line them all up, because I like to get a little bit of potato with the meat all in one. And what happens as you cook this in the oven, the juices from that beef release, and that soup starts to soften up and mix in with those juices from the beef, and you get a nice gravy. So it's almost like having potatoes and gravy. And if you really kind of think about it in the form of like a easy stroganoff in a sense, the only thing you're missing is sour cream out of here. So if you wanted to make it a stroganoff type of a casserole, you could even do that. And then we're just going to put all the way to the edge, from edge to edge with those potatoes. Like I say, I like the tater tot part of this. That one can go sideways. There we go. And that's all she takes. Isn't that just pretty? How simple, how quick was that? And now we're going to put it into a 350 oven. It's going to bake about 45 minutes until the center of that beef gets done. I smell that casserole and I am so stoked. Okay, let's take a peek down in here and see what we've got. Look at that goodness. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Just look at it. Oh, it's like molten lava right now. Turn this off. So we're going to let this sit for about 20 minutes or so to let it kind of solidify in a sense, so it kind of comes back together. Those juices get back all into that meat again, just like with a good steak. You want to let it sit for a little bit after it comes out. We'll let that sit for just a little, and we'll be back for a taste test on this. Okay, so I finished getting all ready. We're going to a demolition derby tonight. If you hear some noise in the background, there's trucks coming through with trailers with beat up cars all on them, and I'm so excited. So this is going to be dinner. Before we head over for that, let's get a scoop of it just to give it a quick try. Oh, you can hear the crispy. Oh gosh, fantastic. Let's try to get this out of here. Might need to use my fork. It's not pretty, but it's coming out of here and it's going to go in my belly. Here we go. Look at that. Just beautiful. Nice meaty layer. Then we've got that cream of mushroom soup on there. Now, if you don't like cream of mushroom, because you don't like mushrooms, my sister-in-law doesn't, she uses cream of celery on hers when she makes it. So do you. If you don't eat beef, make a turkey layer, cream of chicken soup, or cream of celery, and then put your tater tots on. It's easy peasy. Make it the way you want to. But we're going to give this a taste test here. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited. I actually haven't made this in a hot minute, which I'm surprised because it used to actually be on a weekly rotation with us. When the boys were at home and everything, it was one of their favorite meals. And it was so quick for me to put together after work. It's like a warm hug. Delicious. I mean, how could you go wrong with ground beef and tater tots and a nice mushroom gravy on there? Oh, I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I'm going to enjoy eating this dinner tonight. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. We're going to start our Thanksgiving series coming up. I'm going to put out several videos that are going to be some Thanksgiving sides. Might throw a turkey in at the end, some desserts. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, join us. We'd love to have you. Until next time, bye y'all. Oh, so good.